Hey guys, it's Michael here from Happy English, and for today's English lesson, I'd like to do something a little different than I usually do, which is I'd like to talk to you guys about the not secret of how you can improve your English. That's right. I say it's the not secret because there are so many YouTube videos out there where people are teaching you the secret to being fluent or the secret to being a great English speaker. And I don't have any secrets. What I want to do is I want to give you real practical advice. So let's check it out. Here's how I think about language. Language has input and output. Input is reading and listening, and output is speaking and writing. If you really want to improve your language skills, your English skills, I think it's really important to work on those 4 things every day. And today, I'm going to give you some tips about how you can do just that. First, let's take a look at listening. Now, listening is input, and there are a lot of different ways that you can listen to English. Well, this YouTube video and YouTube itself is a great way for you to practice listening skills. Another way that you can practice your listening skills is with a podcast. And there are a lot of great English learning podcasts out there, like the Happy English podcast. And there are other kinds of podcasts. Maybe you like sports. Maybe you like history. I'm sure if you go to Spotify or iTunes, you can do a search and you can find podcasts with just about anything you're interested in. The other way that you could practice listening is watching TV programs. Now, there are lots of English TV programs out there. Which one would you choose? Well, first of all, I do not recommend watching the news. I can't tell you how many people tell me, oh, Michael, I'm working really hard to improve my listening, so I watch CNN News. No, that's the worst thing that you could probably possibly do for your English. Why? That's a great question. Because the news is generally one person talking to you in a very serious tone. This is how they speak on the news, and this is not how people speak in everyday conversation. That's why. What's better than the news? Well, I recommend some kind of TV drama. And there are lots of TV dramas out there. One of my favorite TV programs for learning English is called Friends. It's a little bit old, but it has a lot of great English conversation with different kinds of people's accents that you can listen to. And that's what you want to do. You want to watch people having an English conversation, okay? So Friends is a great show to watch. The Big Bang Theory, that's also good. There's Ugly Betty, there's Sex and the City. There's a lot of TV shows. Try to avoid police drama or movies, okay? I don't recommend watching movies to help you improve your English or police drama because movies are often 50% action scene. There's nobody talking, okay? But a TV series like Friends, it's just people having a conversation. So that's going to help you improve your listening skills. Next up, let's talk about reading. Reading is a great way to improve your English because you can do so much with reading. Reading helps you remember vocabulary that you've learned but maybe you don't use every day. Reading helps you remember grammar that you've learned that maybe you don't use every day. And reading can help you learn new vocabulary and new kinds of sentence patterns. Now, I don't have a particular book or set of books that I would recommend because everybody's reading ability and reading level is different. But what I can say is this: if you read something and you can understand about 50 or 60% of that, without a dictionary, then that's the right thing for you to use to improve your English. So I suggest going to a bookshop, if you can find one, or ask your friends and see what's a good book for you. Of course, something that you're interested in and something where the topic that you're interested in is the best thing for you to read. Okay, now let's talk about speaking. If you live in a place where you don't have an opportunity to speak English, the best thing that you can do is to speak to yourself. That's right. Your family members and your friends might think you're crazy, or the people in your town might think you're crazy if your voice is too loud. But let me give you an example. When you wake up in the morning, you know, everyone does that morning routine. I'm washing my face, I'm brushing my teeth, and then you go into the kitchen and you say, oh, time to make coffee. I think I'm gonna make some strong coffee this morning because I want to have a cup of joe. What should I have for breakfast? I'm gonna open the refrigerator and look in. So, what you're doing is you're the narrator of your everyday activity in English. That makes you think in English. That helps you improve your fluency. Then you can always practice some grammar pattern that you want to perfect using this talk to yourself method. For example, again, you open the refrigerator and you say, I'm thirsty, I could drink milk, or I could drink orange juice. Orange juice is more refreshing than milk. But maybe milk is better in the morning than orange juice. Okay, so I've just practiced adjective comparisons. You can do that as you're walking down the street. So you walk down the street and you see two cars and you say, wow, this car is cleaner than that car. Or that car is older than this car. And you don't have to do that with a loud voice. You could whisper very quietly like this. That car is quicker than that car. That's possible too. So again, if you don't have the chance to speak English, you're going to have to speak to yourself. The last part is about writing. And I know that writing is probably one of the most difficult things to do in a second language. But here's the thing. If you don't have the opportunity to speak English every day and you're not comfortable talking to yourself, as I just mentioned, then writing is the only way that you can get output. Keep in mind, reading and listening is very passive. Speaking and writing is active, and you need active output in order to improve your English skills. So, start writing. Here's how important I think writing is. I make all of my private lesson students keep a journal. That's right. They write something every day. And, you know, it could be something about you. For example, today I watched a YouTube video by Michael, and Michael was talking about different ways that I could practice my English and improve my English. Or if you happen to watch a TV program like Friends, you could write about that. You could say, today I watched Friends, and Joey and Rachel were in the coffee shop and Joey spilled his coffee. It doesn't matter what you write, the topic doesn't matter, as long as you're writing something every day. And writing is another way that you can practice English that you've just learned or that you want to make better. So if you've got some new vocabulary, put that into your journal. If you've got some new grammar, put that into your journal. In my town, I saw two cars. The yellow car was dirtier than the white car, but the white car was newer than the yellow car, or something like that. So, that is the not secret to improving your English. Every day, try to write something in English, try to read something in English, try to listen to something in English, and try to say something in English that comes out of your mouth, even if it's talking to yourself in the kitchen in a very, very low voice. Alrighty, so that's that. How about you? Do you have any other ways that you use that you think are great systems for practicing English? Why don't you leave a comment and share that with everybody? Hey, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time right here at Happy English. Bye, guys.